I'm Gigi Diaz, and today I'm bringing you a list of tips to make sure quarantine does not ruin your relationship. All right, so you're spending 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with your partner, and I'm sure at some point that's gonna drive you nuts. It's driving me nuts too. But here are some tips that are gonna make this process a lot easier. If you're working from home, make sure you respect the time that each of you is working. That is time away from each other. Designate a room in the house where you're going to be doing your job and your partner is going to be doing their job. Number two, hey, make date night happen. You don't have to go anywhere to have a good time. Pop a bottle of wine open, put on some music you both like, make a meal together, dress up, get sexy, yes, and make sure that you use this time to connect and to rekindle your relationship as though you were gonna be on a date somewhere outdoors in a restaurant or something. No phones allowed, no screen time. This is just for you and babe. Number three, you got to make sure that you're honest and that you're communicating during this time, okay? It is a time of crisis for everyone, and different people adapt to different stressors in a different way. So communicate with your partner. Tell your partner what you need. Tell your partner what you're feeling. Don't let him or her have to guess, okay? Make sure you ask your partner too. What do you need during this time? Is there anything that I can do for you to make this time less stressful? Yeah? If you guys are living with other people as well, make sure, and this is your next tip, that you separate your time, okay? Let's say you're quarantining with your in-laws or with your sisters, yeah? Make sure that you designate a time when you're all gonna be hanging out as a family so that you can bond, you can watch a good movie together, etc. But also schedule in a time and have designated parts of the house where if you're with your partner, you cannot be interrupted. If you're gonna designate that time to be like, let's say on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock, you guys go sit in the balcony for an hour and just be together, that is time that has to be respected, yeah? Next tip, do not let opinions, if you're living with other people, do not let opinions get in the way, all right? And I know how it is. Your family always has something to say, right? Whether it's your in-laws or his in-laws, a very simple way to cut that off is to, when somebody comes up to you to give you an opinion about how you guys are dealing with the situation or about your relationship or about anything else, you can just pop on a beautiful smile and you can say, thank you so much for worrying about us. I love that you love our relationship this way, but you don't have to worry. My partner and I handle our problems just between the two of us. Thank you. And that's it. No comments. What happens between you and Bae is between you and Bae. But you can be polite about it. Okay. If you've got kids, moving on to your next tip. Put those kids to sleep as early as you can, okay? Keep them with their schedule. I know that they don't have to wake up as early in the morning, but keep them on that schedule. Get them to bed early and try not to let them get into your bedroom because you and I both know that intimacy is an essential part of relationships, okay? And you cannot let what's going on outside get into the bedroom with you and cause stressors. So once you put the kids to bed, and if you don't have kids, this is all the more reason to do this. Get into the bedroom, cuddle up with each other, put on some soft music, light some candles, and talk. Intimacy is physical, but it is also emotional, especially for us girls. So have a conversation about what you still love about your partner. What things does your partner do that make you smile, that make your heart sing? Let him or her know, yeah? Also, talk about the future together. What are you looking forward to together? What plans do you want to make for after all this craziness is over? Use that to give you hope. Hope is proven to make situations better. It's proven to help you get through stuff quicker and with a lighter heart, with a happier mindset. Yeah? And hey, if you're already cuddled up, if you're already on the bed and you've already got some nice music going with those candles lit, maybe you guys can talk about a fantasy that you guys might want to make happen on that night. And I'm going to stop right there and leave the rest up to you. I want to know in the comments, what are you doing to keep your relationship happy, to keep your relationship passionate during quarantine? Because hey, we're in this together, so let's support each other. You never know, whatever you're doing that you leave in the comments might inspire another couple and keep them sane during this quarantine.